So your videos can be shot in a static position, but you can either zoom them in or zoom them out dramatically or instantaneously, the way you want, or the way you want to actually put an effect to your video. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to be able to use keyframes to add the zooming effect into your videos. That is without adding the zoom effect from the effect panel on Capcut. If this is something you actually want to learn and other Capcut video editing tips and tricks or video editing tutorials, do well to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your Capcut video editor friends, or yes, your friends that actually want to learn from me. I'm Samuel Favor, and let's get right into it. First of all, as I said, in getting this kind of shot, you would have to use keyframes. Now, let me explain keyframes. Keyframing in videos are the certain aspects or the certain keys that are put either in a video clip, or on a text that makes it perform a certain action to the way they are modified. I don't know if you're getting me, but maybe later in another video I would explain them in depth. Keyframes are actually used for motion graphics. I'm sure if you watch a lot of motion graphics videos that are done on Capcut, you will see that the video editors that teach or take these tutorials, they use a lot of keyframing, and they try to make you understand how keyframing works. But also I would also be doing an in-depth video on how this keyframing can be done. But in today's video, I'm going to show you how to be able to zoom in and zoom out of your videos. Now, first of all, let's head down into our system. The first things first is to import your video. You actually import the video you want to edit. You go to the first frame, or you go to the place where you want to put your keyframe. You look for the keyframe sign, you click on it, and it will be added. Then you go to where you want to zoom in, like the particular spot you want to zoom into. This would be how long you want the zoom to take place. And yeah, the distance that you put will be the distance or the time the video will take to go in. So I'll decide to put it this far. Now, when you've put it where you want the video to zoom into, you will now go to the scale panel and stretch the scale to how much zoom effect you want to add to that particular video. And yes, if you play it, you will see that the zoom effect takes place. Easy peasy. You can see that this one is actually very long. You can actually see that this one is very long. This is where you want to add more like a dramatic feel into what you're talking about. Let's say now this zoom was actually dramatic because it was coming in slowly and intense. But the short time zoom is the kind of zooms that content creators use. That is where they will just add the whoosh effect or whatever effect that they want to use, maybe to drag your attention into something. This is where you put your first keyframe, and almost immediately after the first keyframe, you put the second keyframe and scale it. Now, it's still the same thing. You put your first keyframe, then you go almost like 1 second or 2 seconds more, and then you put the next keyframe, go to the scale position and scale it. And when you play the video, you can see that the zoom is actually very quick to zoom into the person's face. Now, this is how you can be able to zoom out. That is, when it's zoomed in like this, you now zoom it so that it would have a more wider angle or something wider that you can be able to see. So let's say your video is already zoomed in already, that is zoomed into the person or to whatever you're zoomed into. What you do is you can put a keyframe. When you put a keyframe, you go to the next place where you want your video to be all wide. You put the next keyframe, and then you scale it down to the size you want the video to be like. That is, if you want it to take the actual canvas size of Capcut, or if you want it to take another size, you can be able to do it. And yes, when you play the video, this is what it will look like. It zooms out, and it's actually very easy. Easy, lemon squeezy. I be had and take the talk. I hope this was helpful and actually very easy for you to understand. Do well to watch other Capcut tutorials and tips that would help you become a better editor in editing both long form and short form video content. I'm Samuel Favor, and if this video was helpful, do well to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Peace.